Okay, so everybody wanted to see my brewing setup, and here you go. So my heat exchanger, my Herm system, my mash tun, my boil kettle, okay, my propane burner, my propane tank. I know I've been saying I want to do this for a while, so I figured now's the time to do it because I'm probably going to go all electric within the next 8 to 10 days. Right now, this and this runs off electric. This costs me money in propane. Okay, so I'm looking to get away from all that. This is what I wanted to show everybody, and I've been bragging about. So, anyway, this is the inside of my mash kettle, my mash tun. I have a heating element that I installed. It's basically just a hot water element, hot water heater element. It runs off of 110. It takes a little bit to heat up my strike water. 7 gallons of water. It probably takes about 45 minutes to an hour. The false bottom I had made by Bobby in New Jersey at brewhardware.com. I highly recommend it. This is a nice piece of equipment. You place your order and be prepared to wait because he's usually pretty busy. He does really good work. Okay? Then after I heat my strike water to whatever degrees I need it to be, check it with my thermometer, I run it through there into my little solar heater pump. It runs up in there and goes into my heat exchanger. Okay, goes down inside of here, which is surrounded by 2 gallons of hot water at a specified temperature, according to that thermometer, which is currently in a fermentation vessel, which I need to keg that beer within the next 2 days. I'm just too lazy to do it today. But anyway, this is my Herm setup, and it's pretty cool. It comes out of here at 150 degrees. It runs through here back into the hot water. I don't lose any temperature, and rinses the grains back on top and keeps it at that specified temperature, for 60 to 75 minutes. So, and then I transfer it from here into here. Okay, so that's my setup. Let's turn this around, and hopefully you can see me, because if I switch it, the damn thing cuts out, and I don't know how to do all that editing shit. So what I plan on doing, because I really do, I finally got this dialed in and I'm comfortable with this, but I want to go all electric, so that's what I want to do. I finally got the money saved up, and I'm going to do it. And this, I hope you can see that, I hope it focuses. It's a mashing bowl from Williams Brewing, $299. All in one vessel, okay? All in one vessel. I'm still going to have to heat some, sparge water in this, okay, to dump inside of here. But for $299 as opposed to the Grainfather, I'm giving this a shot, and I will never have to buy propane again. Like I told you in my other 2 videos, which I was probably half shit-faced in, unfortunately tonight I'm not. I am going to have another beer real shortly, and you'll probably see me pour one. But anyway, I'm going to get me the new mashing bowl. I'll probably get one more brew out of this. Now, okay, you saw the setup. All right? And I'm pretty proud of it. I mean, it's amazing what you can learn off of YouTube. I'm sure some of the other home brewers who got all that money with their beautiful setups that I drool over, they'll probably say, well, I don't think I would brew with that. You know what? My beer's just as good as yours. I guarantee you. Maybe even better. We talked about in my last video that I was probably going to do a German Pilsner. No. It took me a minute to get this recipe because I wanted something authentic that you couldn't get here unless you brewed it yourself. And I searched a couple different breweries over in Germany. Got a Dusseldorf Alt beer. Alt meaning old, straight from the fatherland. That's coming. Okay, that's my next brew up after I put this Mars in a keg. Okay, and after that, I'm going to do another Ironhead, which you guys have already seen, and I've already done a review on. Matter of fact, let me pour one of them right now, because I'm getting kind of thirsty, and I've only had like 2 beers. So hopefully this video comes out because I can't see what it's recording. Anyway, there you go. Are you picking up what I'm throwing down? There you go. Huh? You liking it? I'm loving this. I walk out to my tap house. Ooh, that's a little foamy, isn't it? That's because I'm trying to record a damn video while pouring a beer and doing other stuff. Anyhow, for all you somebodies, got them $1 million setups. There you go. Can you see that? Can you see me now? Because I can see you. Okay. This is a very good beer. Now, I want to give this recipe out because this turned out to be a really, really good beer and a pretty powerful beer, truthfully. This is what I call Ironhead, and I'm going to give this recipe up. It's a very simple recipe. Okay. This is 10 pounds of pale ale malt. Okay. And then there's 2 pounds of flake corn. There is an ounce of Willamette at 60 and an ounce of Willamette at 30, okay? And Nottingham yeast. It's that simple. And it's really, really good, especially after a week to 2 weeks in a keg. I mean, of course I added Werflock to it. I treated my water. I used the 5.2 pH stabilizer in it for my mash. This is friggin' awesome. Still debating whether or not I want to give up my recipe for my Marzen because I fine-tuned that. That has got to be the best beer I've had ever. But this is really good. Okay, Rob, you got to check this out. Okay. Get it in you. Really. Okay, so that's pretty much all I got right now. Another 8 to 10 days. Hopefully I get the Mash and Bowl from Williams Brewing. You guys need to check that out, man. I've read the reviews on it. It's really good. And I am going to do a video on that with my first brew day. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till the second because there's going to be a lot of fuck-ups. No doubt. Me trying to figure out how to work this thing. Okay? But anyway, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Remember, you can do homebrew and get it in you. Sorry I'm not that entertaining, but I'm not drunk. I got to work tomorrow. So do a lot of you hogheads. So this is Newburger, and I'll see you next week for another video. Maybe do a Kagan video because I got this to do. I'm just too lazy to do it tonight. It's too freaking cold outside. I could wash this keg out in here with some nice hot water, but I still got to rinse it out outside in 19-degree windy ass weather. I'm not freezing, okay? It's still good for another couple of days. It can sit on the yeast cake and still be wonderful. All right, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Good night, and remember, get it in you. And you can do homebrew.